I don't usually make rants, but I felt like making this one because it was a pretty important thing to say. Now, if you don't know what crime is, it's a gotcha trend inside a chibi kids game where they showcase actual murders and tragic crimes inside this, and I quote, chibi children game. And you cannot use the excuse that it was for raising awareness, because what are you raising awareness for? Now, these three characters that are most focused on in this trend are Isabella Guzman, Jacob Morgan, and Devin Erickson. And because I'm a fan of true crime and all this murder stuff, I'm just gonna explain to you quickly who they are. Isabella Guzman is a teenage girl who was accused of falsely killing her mother because her mother was allegedly gonna sell her to the mafia, which has not been 100% proven yet. Then there's Jacob Morgan, who was accused of manslaughter after accidentally setting his house on fire. Now it's still debated if he actually set it on purpose or not, and the main thing in this crime is that he left his little brother inside. Some say that he set it on fire on purpose and forgot him on purpose, but some say that he should be cut some slack because of the way he reacted in court. Now, the other character is Devin Erickson. Devin Erickson is also another teenager, which seems to be simped by the gotcha community, which if you simp for a serial killer or a school shooter, get some help. Devin Erickson shot his entire school, or began shooting his entire school, and was sentenced to a life sentence. What I'm speaking about is, the worst part of this is that they showcase the stuff in gotcha, showing in a video I watched, Devin Erickson shooting the school in gotcha, and Jacob crying, and Isabella smiling, and they use the word psychopaths, and if they don't know that this is an actual mental illness, they make Isabella look like a psychopathic reflection or a psychopathic stereotypical psychopath, which she isn't. She was sick in the mind and should be awfully punished. Then they make fun of Jacob's crying by making him look afraid or scared or crying, while in reality we don't know if he actually committed manslaughter or not. Jacob should not be used as a character that is soft and cries all of the time. Then they use Devin. Some people simp for him, apparently. I don't understand how you are supposed to simp for a serial killer or a school shooter in that matter. Devin was sentenced a life sentence for a reason. You shouldn't simp for him at all. Most people simp for him because of his hair color. I'm not kidding. They showcased the stuff in gotcha, in a video that I watched, another video, Jacob was seen, or a representation of Jacob was seen lighting the house on fire and laughing, and in another one, Isabella was said to make her sadistic smile at the camera. And then they go on to make edits of these killers, making this, there is no way that you can use the excuse, oh, I'm raising awareness. You're not raising awareness. What are you raising awareness for? That there are killers out there? We know that, and any true crime fan knows that. And I saw another one with Jeffrey Dawson, and if you don't know who Jeffrey Dawson is, don't know him, but if you want a short summary, he was basically a guy who was a cannibal and killed many people, from young boys to adult women to men to anybody. He killed them in brutal ways and tortured their bodies, and then proceeded to eat them. And then they show Jeffrey Dawson smiling like a stereotypical psychopath. You shouldn't do that. This is not normal behavior. You shouldn't put or lighten these things up, because these characters are not stereotypical anime psychopaths. They are real murderers. They are real school shooters. They are real people who are sentenced in death and accused of manslaughter, accused of murder, and accused of all that stuff. Making light of these situations it's not normal and should not be taken light on. So if you did this, or you're planning to do this trend even though it's old, delete it immediately. This stuff should not be taken light enough. I'm getting a headache from all of these gotcha trends and how horrible they are. Do not take light in situations of school shooters where millions lost their lives, thousands, hundreds. Okay, I do not know why I said millions, but do not take light of these situations. People lost their lives. And you're basically making fun of the people who either lost their lives or people who were accused of crime or falsely accused of crime, such as Jacob. And imagine if you were killed by a murderer, and then later that murderer, that same murderer who killed you and got a life sentence, was lightened up and stand on the internet. You'd be pretty disappointed, wouldn't you? So all I'm asking for you is to please take in consideration that these people were actual murderers who were accused and sent to jail for reasons. They were not light-hearted psychopaths who laugh at fires or sounds of shots. If you wanna see the documents for yourself and or just like interested in these topics, I'd appreciate if you would go to actual true crime and see and read documents of this. Do not follow what these gotcha trends are doing. No, Jacob did not laugh at the fire. He actually cried. No, Isabella did not just stab her mother out of nowhere. She did not do that. I believe she stabbed her in 79 times inside the bathroom. No, Devin did not just shoot it from outside or go walk in or do some gun tricks inside the hallway. He basically pulled everyone up and said, "Nobody move." This is not how it happened. Do not follow these gotcha trends. Do not know anything about this. This just triggers me, and I felt like speaking this. If you want to know more true crime, I'd be free to explain it to you. But yeah. Alright, see you. This is probably like the only time you're gonna hear my voice. Alright, peace.
So basically, what I was thinking of was, oh fuck, I can't believe you've done this. Oh fuck.